can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Hey, could count on my power, and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait, need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it? Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it?
Today, from Buffalo Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It is a snowy afternoon in upstate New York as you get a look in. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And so here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
In his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
The numbers on Moss from last week's game: 13 carries, 131 yards, and also the score. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
To kick off.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Rolled it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cleveland Farrell has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Steps up, and I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So here are the Patriots now in excellent field position to start things out. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 15 carries, 55 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Moss. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
out of the gun. Here's Wilson.
At the 20-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. And
on 3rd down, Wilson. And almost picked off.
Wilson's
I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
You call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Patriots take over. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
39-yard line.
They'll run here with Robinson. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Brings up.
They'll run it down with Robinson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The linebacker Bobby Wagner able to get back in coverage and knock it free. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
They run the counter. It's Robinson. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Complete.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
First down.
On 1st down, Hurts. Able to find Higgins. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. T. Higgins. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. From the 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Moss. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And this now 3rd and 11 after that 2nd down completion actually went back a yard. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On 2nd down, it's Robinson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, 1st down.
The tackle made just shy.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Robinson. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
That's the end.
A gain of 3, second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Robinson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
And
Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First down, they stay with Moss on the ground. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
carrier.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Wilson dancing to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 23. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
On this drive so far, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Zadarius Smith. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The Bills on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Moss. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
At the Patriots' 12-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Bills 3.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
6-yard line.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, that's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Patriot 1st down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Sets up the screen to Robinson.
Hurts pass.
They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
It's a gain of
Throwing is Hurts.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
Bills 3.
Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. And this will be caught by Edwards. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Wilson will throw again. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing again here, Wilson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
brings up
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
Again, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want him to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And that's complete to Zach Moss out of the backfield. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
On 2nd down, Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Wilson now on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
That's good.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. New England trotting into place on offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hurts. Hard throw, incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, Their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Complete to Mike Gesicki. It's a gain of 8.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Wilson took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up
right back to Moss. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
the ball carrier.
He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now it's Wilson. Being chased, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They run the draw here with Robinson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They go play action with Hurts.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
K'Lavon Chaisson.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Like how they started the 3rd quarter here. They forced a punt on the 1st drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker.
A gain of 6 yards.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by Howard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills ready to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
And a yard at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Moss. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Bills, 1st down.
On 1st down, Moss. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
The ball carrier.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They'll go again here with Moss. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Made by Jalen Smith.
Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the 2nd half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Wilson's pass.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Landry again the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
To throw again is Wilson. He'll drop this underneath the Moss. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. They're going to run for it. It's Moss. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
23-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson. That is caught at the 7. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
For a Buffalo Bills.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Not much there, only a yard. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson looking end zone, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Lockett, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Returning it, John Ross. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moss. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. That's a gain of 3. Now
from the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Wilson's pass.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 17-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
The second.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson trying to get it to Landry there. And that'll make it third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To throw on third down, Wilson. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They begin the drive with Robinson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Hurts. Got an open man. It's Washington. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Complete.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
New England.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down.
They'll run on first down. Robinson. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Patriots.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
A gain of 12. First down, New England.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Ball carrier.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
Hurts. Open man. It's complete to Higgins. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. From the 2 now. 2nd and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Set to kick off.
Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And this will be caught by Edwards. A gain of 6 there on first. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. To throw again on second down. Wilson. Now Moss hit, and the football pops free. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. On first down, Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Robinson, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here's Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on